orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Starfield playthrough where, yes, I moved directly into the mass district so we can have a chat with... Thur? Was it? Something with K. I don't know, for the moment I forgot his name. The G guy. And afterwards, either I'll actually explore a bit more around here in mass because I don't think I have a lot of this area explored. And then I plan out... Kelton, that's his name. Then I plan out to explore a bit of the well and also investigate the brownouts. But for now, Kelton, what do you have for me?
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Looks like you're still hard at work.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of Mast. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
You must have some kind of plan.
I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
I was actually thinking maybe because it's dangerous to acquire them. There's a degree of difficulty or danger. And maybe people say like, oh, it's too much of a hassle. And that's why I thought he meant there's a personnel issue. Not, let me guess, co-worker and jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Well, sounds like a possibility to increase my persuasion skill. Well, why exactly you want Emilio to turn the data over to you, if you already asked him about it?
He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns.
Sure, I'll get your research.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
Well, that's kinda, you know, irrelevant.
I hope we're not too late to avoid disaster.
I wonder, what happens if nothing is done?
Well, I'm afraid that's hard to say. Ultra-low frequency waves are a rare phenomenon. If they continue to increase, they might cause disturbances in the equilibrium of the city's residents. Headaches, nausea, that sort of thing. Eventually, the resulting vibrations could have effects not dissimilar to seismic activity. Nearby structures might be at risk. I really do hope we can find a solution soon.
So you're saying even if it vibrates at a low frequency, in time it could erode the structures? I have in my head what I'm thinking about, but kind of hard to explain it, to put it in words. What exactly am I thinking? It's like slowly grinding two things together, and in time, yeah, they're gonna get a bit more blunt, and you know, might come loose. So I think I know where he is going with this one. But anyway, what's the story between you and Emilio? Why don't you get along?
That man is a disgrace to his profession. His theories are drivel, his methods are sloppy, and his conclusions are, at best, highly questionable. He is a very poor scientist. I saw fit to point this out when approached for his most recent personnel evaluation. He somehow got wind of it and has taken it very badly.
I don't think there's room in science for holding grudges. Because he might say the same about him, you know?
My feelings precisely. The work and the results should be more important than our egos. If only we all felt that way.
Yeah, okay.
I hope this isn't asking too much of you.
So where exactly do I need to go? Is that really outside the city, or... It shows the lodge, or near the lodge, that is. So not sure if that's the case exactly. Okay, let's look around this area, because definitely I've not looked around much. I believe I only went to the lodge and the tram. I see some archives. And there's Sarah. Honesty's archives.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical: cooperation between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening.
Okay, that was a nice history lesson. Can we chat more?
There was a lot of debate as to where the archive should be built. It was a gesture of good faith from the Freestar Collective that it was built here.
But what's to say they don't have their own version of the archives? Okay, is this lift just gonna take me to... No, not different floors. Or, I mean, to choose different floors. Okay. Would he call the cost of unfettered war? We stand as the bulwark of peace.
No funny business. Understand? We run a tight ship down here.
So I can go inside? Looks like it. Sarah, stop opening doors. Come in. Come on. We have inspections to do. Oh, never mind. There's somebody there. I can't unlock that one yet. Unlock master, really? So unfortunately I cannot do much. Oh, panel door. Hello. Can I not do anything with this? Looks like no. So I'm assuming for this door in the middle to open, access code required for entry to archives. I'm assuming these guys on the left and right, they're the one that need to input their keys at the same time. I can lockpick, but it's too difficult. So how do I get... I don't know how I get on the other side. Well, I guess this is as much as we can explore in the archives.
The archives themselves are off limits, but you're free to look around up here.
Okay, figured that one out already.
Tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
Looking to buy? Zora should be able to help you.
I'm sorry,
Merchant?
sir, but we can't sell
It's a
Let's start with
buyer's
Zora.
market right now. Good time to make a move. Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down or move up in the world or just window shopping?
Oh,
Perhaps I'll
so
just be having a
this
chat
is just
with
if you
your
want an
superiors
apartment.
then.
That's fine. It happens all the time. I never mind an opportunity to chat with someone new. I'm here if you have any more questions or if you'd like to look at properties.
do you have any properties outside of New Atlantis?
Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway.
So what exactly do you have for sale?
Okay, let me just pull up your data.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a United Colony citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you. If you take the exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you.
Okay, well,
Stop
thank you.
by anytime.
Maybe we'll get a chance to have the choice of becoming a citizen. Since we also were recruited recently by...
This is a memorial. If you are a citizen and require brief counseling, you may speak with any Colonial Health Services.
which I'm not at liberty to disclose. Looks like there's an embassy over here. This should be the archives right here, right? Yeah, that's the archives. Then right next to it appears to be the embassy for the Freestar Collective.
The FC's no friend of you and me.
Oh, hello.
I've got no idea.
The Freestar Collective. A collective of snakes.
What's your problem with them?
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
Oh. So it's a bit more personal than that. I mean, what happened was terrible, but... I mean, you have to move on as much as it hurts. Otherwise, we are doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
But that's not what I want. I don't want us to move on. I want people to wake up and realize what the FC did to us, and I want them to be angry. I want justice and closure for everyone in the UC.
Okay, so what do you think should happen to the embassy?
Well, I want it torn down, of course.
Of course.
The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Unfortunately, diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again. We need that embassy.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break any law and treaty that they feel like. It doesn't matter to them.
Okay, was nice,
All
nice
right.
chatting with you. But yeah, if another war breaks out, there are gonna be more people dying. So I don't think you want what you want, in my opinion. Okay, so
Unless you've got embassy business, nobody sees the ambassador without an appointment.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
Okay, so I need to take the lift. Will this guy object if I take the lift? Floor access restricted. Okay. Good to know. Ooh. Here's something that I see in the distance.
It's like when someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
Right.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns. I try to help out others whenever I get the chance.
Even just the sound of his voice.
I don't really go for all this religion stuff.
Oh, hi there.
Oh,
I'm
hello.
Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
It's not something that crossed my mind.
Maybe I can entice you then. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day. And if you're interested, we'd love to get to know you. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
Why not reach them out yourself?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Sure, I guess. Just out of curiosity.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back, if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me and I'll give you your payment.
Right. Yeah, I'll just check up with them.
Aquilus has seen so much.
What about this guy, the keeper? He did go here, right? And there he is. Among the grab jumps. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, hello.
I try and take one simple jump, the same as I'd made dozens of times before, and something touched me. Something warm and kind and good.
Okay. If you say so. Can I get the more
Is there
information?
anything I can help with?
I can take your orange. I'll take your latte. Thank you.
That first jump. It changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it?
You've got something for me? Bye
No,
for
not
now.
You, Sarah Thomas.
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilus's message really connects with people.
Is there anything I can help with? I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
The meaning of life would be good for a start.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grab Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others.
Yeah, of course. I just reread it recently, in fact.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me, what did you think?
Found it very engaging, yes.
I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride every time I learn my thoughts mean something to others. It's a good reminder that we're onto something here. You're always welcome here if you ever need comfort or advice or just want someone to talk to.
Oh, I got a bit of experience. I have an extrovert option. I always needed to be surrounded by people. I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Oh, it's very easy to lose yourself focusing on others. Life can be a distraction sometimes from your own growth, your spiritual development. Does that sound right?
That's not it. It's hard to put into words.
Some of the most important things in life are hard to express. The good news is, you can change. All of us can. It's not easy. And you already made the first step, being self-aware.
Oh, this is if I want to remove the extrovert trait permanently. No. Actually, I'm not sure I want to after all.
And that in itself is a revelation. You take care.
Sure. I'll get you around. Are you the same person? Yeah, you just moved around. Next stop should be the bank. Unless there's more along the side.
Giving me a lot to think about.
Okay, you gave me the latest quest.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Oh, so this could have been the other embassy. I thought this was a back door into the bank. Which is apply for a job at the region industry kiosk, alright. Not sure if I'm gonna do that. This is what? Ooh, so there is a back door into the embassy at Varun. Got it, but I need the key. Will it be the same up here? Or where is this taking me? Where the hell did I end up? Is there actually a way to get to the embassy? Like from the rooftop or anything? I don't have the boost pack. Maybe there is something on the roof. It's gonna hurt. Ow. Right. So, what did I have? You said something about contusion, right? That's contusions. Okay. It's like a red peel by the looks of it. I know I have. I should definitely have one. Burns frostbite, no, that one. I'm so sure I can get something for my health. Not that one. Yes. Yes, I don't have. I thought I had 4 contusions. Okay, treats. There it is. Treats, contusions. There we go. It was actually a red band-aid, not a red pill. Okay, so this actually takes me here. There's no other secondary path. Although, what's over here? Looks like it's a locked area. I did see a door, which I'm assuming I should be on top of the bank right now. Like this should be the bank. Infinity Limited HQ. No, okay. I'm still thinking top of the bank. So that should be the positioning, right? Or my spatial awareness is kinda off. Oh, yes, okay. This is here the bank. And hello. Unfortunately, I don't have the invisibility thing anymore, so this is not gonna be great. this. This. Okay, not that one. I need to undo. Damn it. There we go. Well. Damn.
Security! Get back here! Now! Don't be stupid! Stop! Now! You're under arrest! No sudden moves!
Stolen items. Fine.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go.
What? Come on.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
Did that actually at least... Yeah, rank 2 available.
Crime has slowed down since you started. Let me know if you have any questions.
But I'm a bit annoyed that they moved me out here. It's a bit stupid. Then you might as well not pay the fine and let them take you in, you know, and then escape from prison if need be. Alright, back to the masked district, and I won't tamper with those ATMs, because apparently everybody will see me.
Listening.
If I had the camouflage spacesuit, maybe they wouldn't have saw me. Which makes me more pissed than...
I want to suggest diverting funds to xenobiological research.
Right.
Please stand back. This unit is...
It's must... That was the embassy. The bank was here. Distribution center.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Yes. And I have an idea. Okay, we can get to the archives. Cool.
Yeah, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
I'm a member of Constellation.
Constellation? As in the elusive and mysterious Constellation. Oh, wow. I used to read stories about you guys when I was a kid. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Is it legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
Let me guess. Is this debt collecting?
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits are we talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
And what's so difficult with debt collection?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Tell me about the mark, then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Is he dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. We're not the only ones looking for him. You don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
I see. What happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
I understand. So how do I get him to pay then?
You may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their Galbank agreements.
Alright, let's collect some debt.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
I hate to end on this note, but, you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter. Honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs for me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Okay. We have another side quest.
If there is any, I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits.
Okay. You don't have anything else to say? Okay, and I still have more stuff. How about Outland? Is this a club or what? It's literally one office.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
So you just fly out there buck naked? I'm impressed.
No, and no flying for me. Not my style.
You've really never been to space?
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
Okay, fair enough. Do you get a lot of repeat customers?
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
Sure, let's see what we have for sale.
Yes, by all means, have a look.
Maybe you have something interesting. Weapons, spacesuits. Do you at least have something that's at least rare? No? I mean, you do have some med packs. So I'll get those. So in terms of aid. I'm gonna get it, and I doubt you have any digipics.
Be careful.
Thank you. And okay, that's about it. Unless there's some secret doors or whatnot. Okay, then we have the distribution center.
Completely different.
All of our services are designed to minimize pain and maximize happiness.
Beautiful, right.
You won't even recognize you.
I'm gonna leave this side a bit as it
Whole
is.
spacesuit.
You see distributions. I think we already been there. I wanna do some of the side quests. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. Unfortunately, we're moving kind of slow. So yeah, I'll make a bit of mental note to see where we last left off, and then in the future we'll continue finishing exploring this, because it's gonna take quite a while, unfortunately. And I still have up here, I think I see medical on that side. Yeah, it's a big area. I kinda wanna do a side quest, like to trim them and whatnot. Where exactly could this guy be? I doubt he's inside the lodge, right? No, he's right here.
Of all the assignments they could have given me.
Hello.
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done.
I mean, I'm on mass business too. Need some research data on trees.
Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening.
Who?
No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that.
I mean, I know how you feel. This is all frustrating for you, but you need to do the right thing here. It'll be cathartic.
Yeah, that's all very touching. But cathartic or not, my career would still be in flames. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST.
Really? What do you want me to do?
Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around.
Fine, whatever. I mean...
Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
You know what? How about you just give me the Kelton's data now, and we skip the rest?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
This isn't the way to get ahead.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is.
Okay. There has to be a way we can work this out.
There is. And I already explained exactly what it is.
Damn, I'm failing this. I mean, you're making this personal. It doesn't need to be.
I'm not a bad guy, I swear. I just really need this promotion. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment.
Fine, I'll do it for the credits, but you better not stiff me.
Oh, good. Thank God. You really had me on the ropes there. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay? Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
And what exactly is this data I'm deleting for you?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely?
Aren't you worried someone will notice it's missing?
Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The mass network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really.
And what exactly do you do at Mast?
Between you and me, as little as possible. I'm just kidding, of course. I work really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time in agrogenetics. These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity, maybe an opening in administration. You know how it goes.
Well, that was a sudden stop in conversation. Sure, okay. And... oh, he's still in this area? I thought maybe it would be in the commercial district or residential, actually, which I do have the other side quest to check with guys. Which was what? Back on the grid, collect the depth. And I still have activities here. Okay. You sure? Okay, so it is in this area. It's towards here, the medical and whatnot. Clothiers, another vendor, maybe for clothes. Orion Tower. You really don't have. And there's nobody. There's no. Whoa, Sarah? Yo, okay, that's wonderful. That's the lift. Can't access that door. Neither is that one. Oh, this is a novice lock, so... There we go.
Easy money.
This is actually the apartment I need to get in. Got it. Apparently nobody's around here. So don't mind if I do. Unless this is actually her whole apartment. But it's kinda weird to have two elevators. Damn, she doesn't have anything in the fridge. Sandwich. Is this? No, these are washing machine and dryers. Thought for a second that was a speaker system. Is there? So you're telling me nobody's in this apartment? Sleepers, sure. Yeah, alien trilobite. Sure, Sarah. Have a seat. Why not? Yeah, looks like nobody's here. I'll get the milk. Sure. Progress reports. You have 0 progress reports. Oh, we do have personnel files from Kelton. Recommendation not available. Disciplinary issues. 1 report for obsessive behavior. Was accused of attempting to ambush President Abello, stating that it was a matter of imminent danger and that life will find a way. Has been warned to not enter the central command floor of MAST for a period of no less than 3 months. That's Kelton. Recommendation not available. Disciplinary issues for what was he? Emilio, yeah. Reprimanded for missing deadlines. 3 prior reports for insubordination reported by Kelton. Mr. Haddock refused to carry out assignments, stating they were beneath him, and there are plenty of idiots who can scrape bark. Mr. Haddock has been removed from his research team and placed on administrative leave. You know what? I'm gonna purge Kelton's files as well then. Gonna even the odds. If Emilio is getting his files purged, so does Kelton. Let them start even. I'm not gonna play favorites. Alright, Emilio. You better give me that data.
Looks like you got a few diplomatic missions now.
But in the meantime, I should be getting that fitness increase. Either way.
You have some good news for me?
Yeah, your records are now clear.
They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. And because I am a man of my word, here are the extra credits I promised.
Right, hopefully this is not gonna bite me in the rear.
Thanks again for helping me clean up that little issue. And once I get a fancy corner office in Mask, you should come over and we'll have drinks.
Okay, no extra conversation. I thought maybe we can get another side quest from him. Alrighty then, Kelton, good news.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
Wait, aren't you one of the guys that I need to talk for the other quest? Oh yeah. Tijol is... yeah, this is the guy that I need to deliver a letter. But all of a sudden I'm gonna ask him if he always wanted to work at the distribution center.
Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me, working at the distribution center is anything but typical.
Sounds like you really love your job.
Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be able to work for the UC government. A true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yep, there's never a boring day at the distribution center.
Anyway, I have a special delivery.
Really? Nice. I went there a while back. Good to see they still remember me.
Why did you stop going?
There wasn't really any reason. I just got busy or lazy and stopped going. I've actually been meaning to check it out again. It's just something interesting to do after work. The people seem nice as well.
And what are your thoughts?
To tell you the truth, I don't really have any thoughts on the church itself. I wouldn't consider myself religious. I initially went because it just seemed interesting. I don't think I really know enough about the church to decide if it's bad or good, or if it's even a good fit for me. I guess maybe I should go back to figure that out.
Sure, looks like you're already interested, so yeah, you can go.
Gotta say that it's nice. You know, having people think about you. Because of my job, I don't really have too much free time to socialize or make friends. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. It's the best job in New Atlantis. But still, it can be hard to put myself out there sometimes. That's actually one of the reasons I went to the Sanctum Universum. Just to talk with people and get to know them. It was nice. It really was.
Well, sounds like a great reason to go back sometime, then.
Yeah, I think I will. But hey, let me ask you something. Do you believe in all this Sanctum Universum stuff? What do you think?
To be honest, I don't really even know what it is about.
Neither do I, honestly. But that could be a good reason to learn about it and give it a shot. Well, hey, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for bringing this to me. Keep on keeping on.
Cool. And then the other persons, if I saw correctly, they are in the other districts. Anyway, as I was saying,
that botany
Kelton, I have some good news.
I tried to warn them. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial.
You owe me for this, Kelton. More than you know.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do.
I'm just doing my part.
And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, and that was enough to level up. Nice. And again, we need to check on him later. Cool. I'm gonna eat these ones that I got recently. So I can go for persuasion. No, not yet. Whoops, I need 4 more for the challenge. And actually I'm getting close on having the rank 3 available, which is all well and good, but I still think, yeah, I'll go for expert locks. I need 15. Eek. But yeah, there are some places that are expert. I'm just gonna run around, do a circle around Kelton, and that should be enough to get for the fitness. Just rather quick. And
I need some time to verify this data.
I'll make another round. I'm not seeing the notification yet.
Diplomacy would never done.
And yeah, there it is. Nice. Right when I stopped. Hold up.
I'm a student of history, which also makes me a student of war, schemes, and betrayal.
All right. What do you think of the embassy district?
It's grand, isn't it? A testament to humanity's ability to compromise and cooperate. But let's be honest. The treaty is nothing more than a carefully crafted artifice. If it's a testament to anything, it's mankind's ability to lie to itself.
What are your duties here?
I used to work in interstellar affairs before I was dismissed due to some of the differences I had with management. But I am not retired, not by a long shot. After all, I can do more when detached from the strings of bureaucracy.
Now that you're out of interstellar affairs, how do you spend your time?
I do a lot of reading and take walks through the district. We don't have trees like this on the other systems. There's a calming presence about them, but that belies their inner strength. After all, neither you nor I could pull out the roots of a tree on our own. For while there is beauty above, everything that matters happens under the surface.
So you think the peace is a lie?
Sadly, yes. The war with the Freestar Collective hasn't ended. The director has merely called for an intermission and the audience has departed to the lobby. But behind the curtain, the stagehands at Mast are busy preparing for the next act.
I mean, that could be true as well. I guess we'll probably find out in the future. Who knows? Or maybe not. In the meantime, I'm looking for work. Maybe I can help you.
Excellent. I do have something you can help me with. In my spare time, I like to collect plants. The rarer, the better, especially from Earth. One of my prized collections is an olive seed. I'd like you to plant this seed in the atrium so that it may grow and be a symbol for peace.
Why not plant it yourself?
Incidentally, I did try, but the god had other ideas. Bad ideas, I'm sure, involving more bruises than I was willing to endure. But if you are the sneaky type, perhaps you can do it undetected.
I'll try, but I'm a bit confused why he would be aggressive. And why plant this seed here then?
A lone olive tree growing in this garden of alien life would send a message. People might interpret it as a message from God. And truth be told, I'm counting on that to happen. Some might call it manipulation, but I like to think we're helping people choose what they need, rather than what they want.
Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll plant the seed.
Thank you. I'll have a reward for you when you return.
Oh, I can actually hand the seed over to the guard. Alrighty then. I'm assuming it's in this area. Not really seeing it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here then for this episode, and I'll continue next time. Probably tackle a couple more side quests and maybe finish exploring this area. And maybe try to go into the well and explore that side a bit more. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode, and hopefully enjoy this episode, guys. But I'll see you next time. And as always, don't forget to take care.